Buy my book! Buy my book! Buy my book!
Sometimes the gaming industry will do something that you least expect. Well, say, what am I talking about? DNF Duel, a game that pretty much was a 2D beat 'em up game like that is free to play online, Dungeon Fighter online, and you can download it now. You have access to basically every character in that game. You can do crazy combos, you can level up, you can get all these crazy awakenings and whatnot. And to see that transition into a fighting game, and for them to take like specific classes and not only put them in like on the fighting game plane and make them look amazing, but also capture the essence of their awakening system and putting it in there. I mean, it looks amazing. I mean, and from the 5 characters in which that we've seen so far, like, they're doing a phenomenal job of taking that and kind of doing the good transition. But but without further ado, I do digress. We do have the trailer of the Hitman today, and it's called the Who's Next trailer. So let's give that a look. Starting out, we got the Berserker, which again, like, I think that's his base attack, and the blood and the wind, so like in the volcano. Yeah, her like using the oil and the flame wheels. Yeah, which is actually pretty nice. The grappler, like, the most impressive thing to me is the fact that a lot of these characters don't necessarily look like your conventional fighting game character. She doesn't even control like anybody. I mean, like, if you look at the grappler, he just off a launcher, just grab you from that. It's like a combos into that. And honestly, there's a thing like that they keep true with this, which again is also like for a lot of the combat-based classes. Like, she's a combat-based class, and a big thing about her is the fact, like, that's being shown like in this trailer, is the fact that a lot of her moves just cancel into one another. Like, cancel like into the tornado kick to the shoulder press and all that other stuff. I mean, even the Ranger is a combat class like that does cancels a lot. However, it does look like that they are like that they might not do the thing like that I want them to do, which is take like abilities from, or at least like allow them to level up from basically like Ranger to Desperado to being like a Neo Ranger. It seems like that they're gonna take all those skills from all of the awakenings and kind of just merge them together because he's doing things, or at least like I know that the Ranger's doing things like that he shouldn't have the ability to do, like as a Ranger and everything. And I still remember, like, because I saw his trailer, like that's why I didn't react to it. Like he has, like, his special is his 3rd awakening, like him being like a Raven and whatnot. So wait, it's his 2nd awakening, sorry. Like that move right there, like this move, like right here, like not that. This one right here, like that's not a base Ranger ability. Like that's a, I think it's not a Desperado ability either. I think it's a Raven ability, which is actually pretty cool. And thus brings us to the newest addition, which I believe like was the last character to be announced, the Hitman. Which again, this was the class like that I chose. I love him. Oh my god, he is the Dante of the game. Now sadly, like they don't have his Neo special, the one where like he calls in like his 3 underbosses and like that they do like a big team attack. Sadly, he doesn't have that, but you know, he's just a Hitman now. But yeah, like these are the main 5, and then these are the next 5. Okay. The crazy thing is that I know who all 5 of these classes are. I mean, like, I know the other four classes, so I'll show you those in a second. But yeah, DNF Duel, Who's Next? Oh, they got an open beta test 2 this week. So my time is gonna be split. My time is gonna be split between the KOF one and the DNF ones. So yeah, and that one starts on the 17th or the 18th, 17th or the 18th, and is there all the way until the 20th. Yeah, and it's on PS4 and PS5. So as far as who these other classes are, you have the Dragon Knight, you have the Avenger, who's a subclass of the Priest. You have the Vanguard, who's a Spearman, and also you have the Kunoichi, who's a Dark Elf. Now, you look at all these classes, and it's like, well, yeah, like, it's interesting how, like, that some of these classes are more built towards combat, and the other ones are more built towards support. Because for some of the other classes, like for the Priest and whatnot, I was actually shocked like that they decided to actually throw in the Avenger and not the Monk. But hey, like, that's neither here nor there. But either way, it's always a possibility that because this is a very different fighting game, and like that we don't really know anything about it, to the point to where that they probably could just take the other classes and kind of just map it on them, sort of like a variation system. Because, you know, like for, say, like the Gunner, you have, of course, you have the Ranger, the Launcher, the Spitfire, and the Mechanic. So they could just take the other three classes, put them on, and then just give it a fighting style, and then say, yo, like, you know, we have 14 characters, but each character has, like, you know, different, like, subsets and so on and so forth. But hey, until we get more information, like, I'm kind of like just speculating, like, at this point. I mean, for Christ's sake, you know what I'm saying? Like, they might just put the regular 14 characters in and kind of just be like, well, that's that. And then, and honestly, this isn't even talking about them actually putting in actual characters from the actual story of Mint DFO who actually can fight. So, like, that's also a possibility. But until then, that is what I gotta say about that. I'll catch you guys with the next trailer, like, when that comes out. I'll see you next time. I'm out.